welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a BTS binder update. We have a lot of updates in the chapter 2 section of my collection and also a lot of Jin DVD cards put away today. I'm very excited, mostly because I still haven't moved yet. I'm actually moving in 6 days, so I still only have access to the same 6 binders that you keep seeing, but I actually have a lot to put away today. I haven't had a lot, I feel like, to put away across all 6 in a while, obviously because I was really focused on Muse, but now we're back at it. We're trying to finalize things for the end of the year, and so I'm excited to show you what I've been working on. First and foremost, these are all basically in the same layouts. However, some collections did get slightly moved around just for aesthetic purposes and what I would call mini upgrades, I guess, as I finalized. I don't think I did anything to Jack in the Box. This section should all be the same. I also put Hope Edition here too. Even though I have everything else in chronological order and Jimin has his own binder and Tae has his own binder, I still like to put Hope Edition with Jack in the Box because I feel like it just makes more sense, despite everything else being in chronological order. And then Astronaut, I don't think changed. I still need to fuse tool these in better because I don't like how this is obviously off kilter, but this is finalized, I think. I decided to put this stuff on the back first because I had to cover taking off the standy part, and then I just liked having the same outfits all together. So that's Astronaut. Definitely nothing has changed for Indigo, which leads me to D-Day. D-Day has changed a bit. I did some reshuffling now that I have the 7 pocket pages, which I really love. So this beginning part still all looks the same. Still have the 9 pocket for the Target card. And then I did some resorting based on concepts using the 7 pockets. I'm still unsure if I'm going to put fillers here yet. If I do, they'll probably be from the album, and I don't have any spare albums where I am right now. They're all where I'm moving to, so that'll be a future decision that I'll have to make. But I love these pages now, especially these first 2. I love this shirt so much, and then I really like this sweater too. So these 2 pages really were why I wanted to switch up my setup. I kind of go back and forth with each member's solo release if I do it based on type of card being released or if I do it by concept. I'm really starting to lean more into the concept thing, which is why I wanted to upgrade D-Day, but here it is now. So those are like outfits, and then these are supposed to be more like the concept cards, not the selfies. I think everything else is selfie, selfie, selfie. So this was kind of the last page of concepts that didn't go with these 2 pages, obviously. So I do have an update here, actually. I don't know what I'm gonna do about these. These are the heat cards, which are obviously not as fun to display. Oh, there he was. And look, it's already disappearing. But anyway, I was just looking for some cards to fill in the gaps for D-Day as I embarked on this reorganization. It wasn't too much. It was only 2. So for this page, obviously I needed to get a darker looking concept card. So I got this card. It's one of the movie benefits. It is hollow, but you wouldn't be able to tell that. I really got it though because I thought it'd look really good on this page and kind of blend in. And it wasn't too expensive. So I was like, why not get it? And yay, I really do like this page because I think the dark colors really match. Obviously these are the same outfits. That's the same outfit, and that one is definitely the odd one out on the page, but I still think it looks really good. So this is the new like concept D-Day setup. I'm obsessed. Obviously there's some selfies in it as well, but I guess the outfit concept setup. And then we move into the actual selfies. So here's the other heat card. Once again, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And instead though, for right now, I'm going to replace it with this card. This is from Japan. It obviously looks very similar to the Korean Lucky Draw, but it is, I believe, a tour venue card. So I've always contemplated getting this card and I never have. And then I realized this is kind of the dark color selfie page that I would look really good mirrored. So if you see my vision, we obviously have these mirrored. These are the same outfits. These are 2 ties, and then across the diagonal, we kind of have darker leather jackets. So I thought everything just kind of blended in nice on this page, and that's why I went with this selfie page. It's a big contrast, obviously, to this page. The rationale behind this page is legitimately just the rainbow. As you can see, we start with like the red, orange, yellow. I know blue is before green, but it just looks better because of the way he's positioned. And then we get into the green, blue. That's really just the idea here because they're so colorful. I wanted to pull out the most colorful selfies and not have them on the same page as, say, these selfies. It's just a very different vibe. So that's why this page is on its own now. And then this page is kind of like, honestly, I lovingly refer to it as his grandpa looks. Not all of them, obviously. I don't think grandpa's walking around in a Valentino necklace, but these all had counterparts. Obviously, these are all the same outfits, and they're all just similarly toned. They're very like brown tones. So that's why there's this page of selfies as well. And then it goes into the DVD PCs, which you already saw before. I don't think anything else in this section has changed. These are all in the same order, and this page is the same as well. I wish there was room for these heat cards, but there's not. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Obviously, I'm going to hold on to them, but I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do with them. And then all of this should be the same. Yep, it's just mostly the postcards from the DVD. So yes, that is the new D-Day setup. I really like it. I think it looks better than how I had it before, and working with what I have, I don't really have any complaints. I'm happy I was able to add this card finally to the collection, and this one as well to help round out this kind of more concept-y looking page. I think it looks really cute. So that is D-Day. We're now going to get into Golden, where I did similar things, kind of gave it a facelift as we move towards the end of the year flip through. Okay, next up is Golden. So I don't have actually the complete look of what I'm doing for Golden yet because I don't have his vinyl yet. I don't think his vinyl comes out till November. So these will be things that will get updated, but right now I don't have them. I just have the placeholders ready. But for Golden, I also decided to implement the 7 pocket pages because I just really like them and I think it worked out. What's funny about this is I'm realizing these are the Weavers cards and the album cards together, and then one random Japan bob. So these were kind of type-based sorting of photo cards, but then there's also some concept pages as well. So that's just funny. There's really only so much I could do with a lot of these cards because a lot of them are different selfies from various events. So for these, just with the way the numbers worked out, the PVC cards were a 3, and then these 4 Chinese cards were also on their own. I thought the 7 worked out well, especially because I really didn't have a place to put these cards. So that's that page. And then this is still the same page you've already seen. These are lucky draws, and then also Japan Fan Club and UMS. They're the first round of Korean lucky draws, and then these are the Japan lucky draws that you got for pre-ordering or ordering the album. I don't have later rounds of lucky draws. I just have the first initial set, so I'm happy with that double spread page. And then this I love. I don't know why I didn't do this in the past, if I'm being honest. Like, in the way that I set things up, this just felt so obvious. Once I counted the numbers, like, there's not a dupe on this page. These are Weavers global exclusives, the EU exclusive, and then also different USA exclusives. I don't know why I didn't do it because it obviously has the perfect 5-4 pattern with the odd one out in the middle. So honestly, I don't remember initially why I didn't set up this way because I can't imagine that this didn't cross my mind. Possibly because I was just completely boxed in with using 9 pockets, and now that I'm able to deal with some of these cards using 7 pockets, maybe that's why I didn't do it in the past, just because I wanted to fill pages. But I don't know, I'm happy that we got here because I really love how this concept page looks. I think it's so cute. And then this page is a little all over the place, but it's because of the vinyl PC. So the 2 vinyl PCs will be going here, which meant I just had 1 left, and I decided, because these are more concept cards similar to with the D-Day one, that I wanted to get a card from the movie screenings that was more concept-y looking, and of course I had to get this one. I was so happy to see that this one was very well priced. So it's going to go on this page. I legitimately at this moment cannot remember what the vinyl cards look like. I'm pretty sure one of them is in this concept as is going up here, but I can't remember if the second vinyl is supposed to go here or here. So I think I'm just going to put this here for now, so we have a more normal 7 pattern look, but knowing that I will be moving it around based on just how the vinyl looks. But for now, I really love having that card in the collection. The wings are very fun, and I feel like it still fits and looks concept-y on this page, which is all I can ask for. The back definitely kind of throws it off, but it's whatever. Yeah, it says I am still and not golden, but it's fine. It's obviously all from this era, so yay, I'm very happy about that. And then I think there's going to be a postcard as well for golden vinyl, but I'll just cross that bridge when I get to it. I'm not quite sure how I will be moving this stuff around and whatnot. So that is the upgraded golden section. I really like it with the 7 pockets. I just feel like it kind of pulls everything together, and I'm very excited for those vinyl cards to come in. Hope on the Street doesn't have an update. I really love, still to this day, how I set up this section. I love this opening page with that Walmart postcard, and then for him, I just had a perfect 18 cards, so it didn't make sense to really do anything with it. Like, I just love how these colors turned out. This page is a little bit more funny, but I can honestly put up with it against the logo with the back, so it's whatever. I think it looks good on the front because obviously most of these are concept cards. I think there's really just one selfie on this page, so that's fine. And I just really like how Hope on the Street turned out. I worked really hard on all of the inclusions and stuff, so I didn't feel the need to change anything. I feel like I'm very happy with how this section ended up, and if there's a vinyl, I expect that there will be, I will work on kind of reorganizing and maybe introducing different pocket pages moving forward. But for now, happy with how it is with what's been released. Finally, Right Place, Wrong Person. We do have one update, but it's not really ready to go, so I think I'm just going to put it in. I also got his Busan International Film Fest postcards. I'm very excited for those because I think they're gonna look really pretty, like up against a poster and a pocket page in front of it. So I think I'm gonna do something like that. So I'm not really gonna worry about finalizing this inclusion yet because I'm just not sure where I want to put it or anything, but I will say I am so happy I ended up getting it. It is so beautiful. So as I've bemoaned on this channel before, he didn't get a Japan fan club raffle card. He basically got this instead, which is a poster trifold, but can I just say it feels so luxe. Like, I can't explain it. It's such a nice little inclusion. Obviously, I wish I could like fully display it in my binder, but there's no way I'm going to cut this, so I'm just going to keep it in the envelope, but it's just so gorgeous. Like, look at all of that. It's so pretty. This envelope is also very gorgeous and well made. So for now, I'm just going to put it in a one pocket right here. Eventually, I will probably fuse it so it's completely sitting upright. But fun fact, I went to fuse it last night and I had everything all set up. The hot tool was all set up, and then I couldn't find my metal ruler, which is essential for me being able to fuse tool things because I need to try to keep somewhat of a straight line. And so, yep, I had to shut that project right down because I was not about to freehand the fuse tool, which is unfortunate because I wanted to do it last night, but it's fine. The ruler will show up. It's too heavy to kind of even stay by itself, so I'm just going to put it in the corner for now. And like I said, it will eventually be center page all nice. And then, yeah, like I said, this section isn't completely done because I do have those postcards incoming. But other than that, I love this section. With how much I toiled with this section for actual months and thought about giving up, I'm obsessed with how it came together. So I can't wait for those postcards to come in, and I'm happy to have that commemorative thing. This is also the section that Happy will be in because there should be plenty of room. If there is a Hope Street Volume 2, which I expect there probably will be before June of next year, we'll have to see if it fits. We'll have to see. But for right now, we're working with a good amount of space. Definitely will be able to house Happy in here. Unsure about a future release, but as I like to say but haven't said in a while, future me problem. Okay, we're gonna start in Tay's solo binder now. So this has Layover in it, Friends, and I also decided to put his exhibition stuff in here as well because I feel like it just makes the most sense. And with Jimin's exhibition also being so large, because I feel like it just makes more sense for each of them to have their own binder and then their album adjacent stuff also going in the binders. So that's what's happening here. Layover also did get a similar upgrade to Golden and D-Day because I thought the 7 pocket pages also worked really well. So forgive this, I just slapped this on because I forgot this was uncovered. But as with my old setup, this is still kind of the odd one out page, but I really like it first because it has some special cards from the debut and none of these really match other ones, so I like that a lot. And then we have the leather jacket page. So before I just was using dupes on this page, but there are 7 individual cards, so I was like, why not put it on a 7? I think I will in the future make fillers for these, but I haven't quite decided what I want them to look like yet, or if I'm just gonna do my regular hollow ones. But I think for Tay especially, I will be on these first 2 pages putting fillers because then we go into the 9 pocket look. This is the exact same setup as I used to have it. That hasn't changed. This one hasn't changed. This one has changed. There are also 7 individual cards on this page, so I just removed the dupes, which is nice. I like how this page looks on the 7 pocket. And then this page is kind of funny. It's kind of the leftovers, but it is what it is. So these are obviously the PVC. These are some of the repeating lucky draws, as you can tell from the lucky draw right here. So these must be the ones from Japan. Yeah, they are not for sale, so they're the ones from Japan. But up here, I've decided to put the vinyl cards, so let me remove these. They're super cute. I really like them. I really love the layover vinyl. It is so gorgeous. All those big posters of him that you have are just so pretty. And then these are the 2 cards that come with it. Like I said, I think this page will just serve better if it has like hollow fillers or something. So I think that's what I plan to do. But I don't hate this page considering it's more of a leftover page. I really like that I was able to kind of cut down on dupes and make focus pages such as this with the similar outfits or colors. So yeah, I'm fine with having this kind of leftover page because the cards are still cute despite these. These do really make me upset still because of their repeating concepts, but these 5, very cute. I love those PVC cards. So there's that page and the cool backs of the vinyl. So cute. And the way that the layover words are bolded, so it says love V. The aesthetic of layover is just perfect. So it's whatever. And then these are the Korean lucky draws. This is exactly the same, I believe. And then this page, the only upgrade that it got is I switched out the old album card that used to be here for one of the Japan lucky draws because I feel like it just fits the vibe better. But this is basically just the sticker page with that one repeating Japan lucky draw there. And then this is also kind of a catch-all page. I obviously have 2 sets of the PVC cards, as you can see. Rocky's having his own little moment. And then these are the PVC early bird pobs, which also just don't really have a place to go. They're odd ones out. And then my full PVC set because who cares? They look cute, especially because these are all PVC. So I feel like this page just makes sense. I definitely won't be making fillers on this one because I love how that looks. So that's why I really just have to decide with myself if I want to do more concept fillers in the way that I did with Muse. Looks beautiful, but is a lot of work. Or if I just want to do hollow fillers. I have not decided yet. And similar to D-Day, I don't have spare layover albums around where I am, so I can't do it right now anyway. But then we move into the postcard section, which all looks exactly the same. I love this postcard section. It's probably one of my favorite sections of my entire collection because I'm just so happy with the way that it worked out and stuff. So that's why I love it so much. But at the back, we do have the vinyl postcards. There's a whole accordion style thing, so I'm just going to put them away between these 2 4 pockets. They're all horizontal, but I can't lie, I really didn't want to mess around with 2 pockets. It's just kind of exhausting. And I feel like they just take up so much room. So I'm gonna leave this one blank so you can still see through it. I'll show you once I've put all these away, but there's 6, so it's just an awkward amount. Okay, so there's this page, and then when you close it, you can still see this as well. I thought that was extra cute because obviously these 2 are the same outfits. And I love to see the track list, what can I say? So when it's closed, it looks like that, and then flip it. Here are the remaining postcards from the vinyl. And then as as we know, we go into my more dupe section and storing the envelopes, all that kind of stuff before we get into Friends. So no new updates for Friends. I didn't collect the line Friends PC. It looks exactly like this. There's a different zoom on it. I think it's a bit more zoomed out. So it just made me not excited to get it at all. And I made the decision not to collect it, especially because I also had to focus on Muse. I knew Muse was coming by the point that this was getting released. So yes, I don't have the line PC for Friends, and that's okay. If they had done something fun like the layover one, I probably would have gotten it. But because they decided to go full repetition, no thank you, it's fine. Okay, and then next is type 1. So where I left off last time was waiting for these Japan tickets to come in. I never took these out of the package. Oops, not that filler. Because honestly, I had a hard time with these fillers. I think it's because, and I don't understand why pocket pages do this. I know a lot of brands have this problem where there'll always be a tighter pocket. So as you can see, these two are sleeved, but this one isn't. And it's because this side is tighter. I don't know why and how that happens, and is like a consistent issue with a lot of brands that I see. Like there's always just some random pocket that's tighter. There's gotta be some sort of explanation for it, considering it's not like the brands are using them themselves. They definitely use a machine that's manufacturing them based on pre-existing measurements. So I'm just curious the science behind why there's always a tighter pocket page. It just is so annoying. So anyway, long story short, I haven't made sleeves again because of it, because it just bothers me so much that these two get to be sleeved but this one doesn't. So whatever. I will get to it eventually, and hopefully I can do something makeshift for this third column. But regardless, I'm so happy to have these. These are adorable, especially this one. This is one of my most favorite little pieces of merch I've ever had the pleasure of collecting. It is so cute. Like, look at him. So cute. So I think I'm going to just do it like this, and then put the hearts in the middle. So these are the Japanese exclusive ones, and then these are the Korean exclusive ones. I think I've mentioned in the past that I think I'm missing 2 countries, but it's fine. I haven't never seen them really for sale, and it's not that big of a deal. If I ever came across them, I definitely pick them up, but it's not something I'm actively seeking for. Okay, so these new updates are in here now. I'm a big fan. I think they're really pretty. And this section's basically done now. Barring anything else that gets released, I feel like type 1's done, Friends done, and with the release of the vinyl layover is done as well. So not sure when we will be seeing this binder again for updates, but it will obviously definitely have a feature in the final flip through. And I'm just overall very happy with how this binder turned out. I think it is so cute. Next though, we are moving into Jimin section, where we have a boatload of exhibition updates. Back in the Jimin solo binder, as you can see, everything in front of us is Face and Muse. Face actually also got upgrades, but I'm just gonna wait to show you the new Face setup until the random lucky draw event cards come in. I think they're shipping in November. So we'll revisit this binder probably in the last update of the year before the flip through, and I'll show you the new Face setup. I'm actually really happy with it. It's pretty different from what I had before. I mean, how different can it be? It's still the same cards, but it's definitely not the exact same layout I had. So I'm excited to show you what Face looks like, but I'm just gonna hold off until I get all the cards. We are here in this section to do the Truth Untold exhibition. There were a boatload of cards. I could not believe my eyes when I saw how many merch items had photo cards, which is just pure evil, to be honest. The only thing that I don't have to put away with you today are the 7 photo tickets, and honestly I'm just gonna put them in a 7 pocket page right here at the front. So that'll be the opening page. I don't have them yet. I just bought them in a set, so I have to wait for them to ship. It'll probably still be over a month. So by the time we're seeing the lucky draws for Face and Muse that were released by Weverse during the exhibition, we'll also probably have the entrance tickets as well. So I'm just gonna wait till then and start putting away the rest of the stuff. So first I'm going to start with this postcard setup. So there are 9 printed photos. So obviously 4, and then 1 by itself. This is the one I decided to do by itself because I thought it was the most odd printed photo out. So it is going to go on this first page with more of the introductory postcards. And then I have this event postcard, basically the musical sheet that he posted during the promotions. This was an actual physical card you could collect at the exhibition. So I got 2 of them. They were really cheap from the person that I was buying from. I think they all got stamped with the date of entry. So that's cool. Both of them on October 11th. But I feel like inclusions like this are just like kind of really creative and fun. So I was really happy to have these 2. It's just kind of different and I really like how they look. And then this one is the coffee postcards from the cafe. I believe Jungkook had it too. So this is Jimin's version. I have 2 because once again, they're pretty inexpensive. And at first when I did this setup in my head, I thought I was going to do it like this, but then I ended up needing room for that one anyway. So I'm going to do it like this because they also have very boring backs. They just say Hive Insight. So we're not really missing anything by not storing the back. So I'll just put it in like this. Okay, so that's the first page for now. But like I said, the first page will definitely be the entrance tickets because I feel like that just makes sense. It's the ticket you get when you go in and then you're going to go through the exhibition section. And on the back, I do have this piece of merch. It's the film strip. So this was the little holder that it came in. I thought it was too thick, honestly. It was bothering me how thick it was. And so I decided to put it all on the back, especially because here he is as a part of the back as well. I just think it looks cute. So I made custom little sleeves for the film strip and put that there because I honestly didn't know how else I was gonna do it. Next up, we have a ton of mini PCs, like a ridiculous amount actually. So first, actually, this is funny. This is the instant photo from the film photo set. So this is one of the merch cards. Basically what I decided to do is I'm going to do an entire merch page, okay? I think that's what makes sense. And then the rest of these that are kind of more of the photo card, trading card set will be on its own thing. So everything that was merch related for Face and Muse and the exhibition will go on this page. So like I said, that's from the film strip. This one is from the blanket. This one is from the earrings. This one is from the necklace. This one is from the hoodie. And this one is from the photo stand. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put the face knit here and the Muse shirt PC here as well. I just can't do it right now because I'm not around that binder, but I think it'll be nice to fill out the page like that. I think it'll look really cute. So that's what we're gonna do. It does beg the question then, what am I going to do with my layover merch cards? Because obviously those live in my A5 merch card binder. I never really expected to have this many merch cards of this size for a comeback. I feel like this is pretty new with the golden exhibition, and then this exhibition we don't really see quite as many, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with those layover cards. I'll see if I can move them into his regular binder section, or I might just have to keep them in the A5 binder depending, because I really don't like to put like merch cards in a 4 pocket, and layover has 2 cards, so I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work. And his type 1 exhibition obviously didn't have anything merch photo card size quite like this, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. It'll be interesting. But here's this page for now, and I will be adding those other merch cards to complete it soon, so that's cute. And then next up we do have the photo card sets. So there's an exorbitant amount of photo card sets specifically for Face, way more than there is for Muse. So I thought I would do an entirely Face page and then I would do a Face and Muse page because I thought that's just what made the most sense. So here are the cards. This first page, they're all kind of darker, and then the next page are the brighter Face cards matched with the bright Muse cards. Muse is very bright, so I wanted to keep out the darker Face concepts from this next page, and I think it turned out pretty nice. There's obviously conflicting orientation, so I did contemplate if I wanted to try to put all the horizontal cards on the same page, but honestly, I feel like doing it by color just works better. And era, obviously, you don't see any Muse cards on this page specifically. So I think there's 15 in the photo card set, which is annoying. I wish they would have just given us one more, so it would have been the perfect 16, but whatever, it's fine. So we will have this filler here. So what remains is 3 more face cards and 4 Muse cards. But as you can see, they're all of the very bright variety, which is fun. I'm so happy that we have cards though in some of these looks. They're so iconic. Like this shirt, that scene from the music video just lives rent-free in my mind. So I'm so happy to have a photo from it. It's so funny that we got stuff like this, like when he was making the top loader too. It's just really random stuff that I didn't expect. I do wish that there were more selfies, honestly, because didn't they release at some point, they just unloaded face selfies just for free on Weverse, and I wish they would have also printed those out on some of these mini cards because they're ridiculously cute. So I wish we would have gotten to see those in like official printing form, but it's okay. These are cute too, and like I said, much brighter than this face page. So this is all dark and moody face, and then this is more fun and colorful face and Muse. So that is the photo card set, and then all that remains is the remaining raw photos. So I also contemplated trying to keep orientation right, but what I ultimately decided is I'm just putting all the vertical ones together and I'm just putting all the horizontal ones together because it's 4 and 4 now that I took out that other one and put it in the front. So that's what we're gonna do. So there is this page with all the vertical ones. I tried to also just do like distance from the camera. These two are closer, these ones are farther, so they're kitty cornered, and I think it looks okay. It's not my absolute favorite thing, but we didn't have too many options to work with, so I'm happy honestly that they just fit nice in these pocket pages. So iconic. Like I'm so happy to have merch like this, and in it goes. Also very colorful and mostly focused on the face era. There's only 2 cards from Muse, so you know, it is what it is. We're working with what we're working with. I'll just do a quick little flip through once again of all of the merch. I believe this is everything, at least storable wise. There's obviously a poster set and there's like keychains and stuff like that. I did actually get the keychain because I love the microphone keychains, but obviously I will not be storing that in this binder. So once I get the tickets, I think the exhibition section will be complete, and I'm just so happy to have it done. It's very relieving to not have this hang over my head as I'm trying to work on Jin's happy release and then also just kind of finalizing my collection for the end of the year and the end of the year flip through video. So very relieving to have all of this done. We are now going to turn our attention to the DVD and Blu-ray section of my collection. Okay, so here we are in the DVD Blu-ray section of my binder. We are at the back. I would normally obviously start from the beginning to the end, but because this is going to kind of break up the video, I'm just going to do the Are You Sure photo book section first, and then we're going to go back and we're going to focus completely on Jin. So I figured that just made more sense in kind of the flow of things. And also I need to have a freaking talk with Big Hit about these inclusion sizes. They're particularly egregious for Are You Sure? So a lot of it is just going to be me putting in away prepared pages because oh my god, can we just agree on a postcard size? So anyway, this is in the back. I think this is where this section makes the most sense. I thought a lot about it. In the Soup is obviously like a staycation travel show, and it is in this section called the entertainment section. TV shows. Are You Sure was a TV show, so I think I'm going to put it in this section. I think that's what makes the most sense. Despite there also like being a photo book, it could go in my photo book section, but it just feels like this is just so obviously in my parameters an entertainment TV show. So anyway, starting, we have this page. So cute. This is going to be the last page, mostly because they're mounted and it'll look good to kind of have the background of anything peeking through hit on the hollow. So I have these 2 on the back. I did put the snow ones first because sorry, the snow is just cuter, but these are cute as well, and they're just on the back mounted. I'm not a big mounter of inclusions. I usually usually use fusing and not mounting, but I honestly was at my wit's end with these sizes. Like, why are they this big? And then the postcards don't fit in 4 pockets. Like, it's infuriating. So anyway, I thought it looked good mounted with the hollow because it's kind of giving winter vibe too. This is, I believe, from Weverse Global. I pre-ordered on Weverse Global, and then I got Jimin's Pobs separately on resale. So, and then this page is kind of a flop fail, but it's fine. We'll do something with it. I never checked the dimensions on anything, and so I had assumed that I would be able to put this Japan Pob with this Japan Pob. That was the goal, for it to be a 4 pocket. Obviously did not work out like that, considering all 3 of these postcards are different sizes. So anyway, these are kind of, I put the Pobs in the back because they honestly make me so mad because of the size of them. So we have this one, and then we have this one as well. I will probably add fillers to the smaller paged one, but for now, I kind of like how this one looks. I think it looks good. This is where the photocard size ones were placed, and I just think it has a cute design. It has all the episode names, and it just looks cute with the colors. So for now, this is what we're doing. Okay, and then we get into the actual photo book inclusions. Oh my gosh, did I want to shed a tear when I realized that the postcards don't fit in 4 pockets. So I kind of did something a little bit unhinged, but I think I like it. I kind of shoved them into 2 pockets. So here is his as an example. They fit in the Meow Cafe side loading 2 pockets, and they hold pretty well. I think the backs are really cute. Like, I definitely wouldn't have done this if they were like printed live photos and had that ugly little yellow writing backs, but since the backs are so cute, I feel like this page works. It's definitely not my preferred setup, but it's honestly the only way that I could think of that would make the postcards work. I'm just so upset. These are so cute. Like, I want 80 million of this freaking postcard, but because of its size, I just can't do much with it. So here's the 2 pocket look. I think it looks cute. I always like to sandwich inclusions. So basically we have his on the bottom, and then we're gonna do this 6 pocket page, and then we'll put Jimin's on top. So I actually had a lot of fun with this page. I think it turned out really cute. I just sliced the baggage tag at its folding point and then put it here. And then these were stickers and holders and supply stuff from the actual photo book. So I just thought that was really cute. They all fit in the 6 pocket, and I think it looks so cool with the postcards backing it. Obsessed. I think eventually I'll probably try to like fuse these in place so they don't move around, but for now it's fine. It's not that serious. They're not like super high expensive items, so it's fine if they're just kind of living their life sleeveless in these pages. But I love how this looks. I think it is so cute, especially with the postcards in the back. And then we have Jimin's postcards. Like, I'm so upset. I'm so upset that I can't put these in a 4 pocket. These are so adorable, but they fit in the 2 pocket, similar to how I did Jungkook. So it's fine. It's fine, I guess. We live. But like, imagine if that was a 4 pocket. It'd be so cute. Ugh. Anyway, next is the photo card thing. So if I can brag for a bit, I was the chosen one. I have never really had a situation where I opened up merch and got something extra. I have opened up merch before and not gotten something that I was supposed to get, but I've never been a lucky one where I got a double. Well, this time I did. See what happens when you're demure and mindful, you get rewarded. I pulled 2 of those. I don't know why. They were front to back. So now I have 3, which kind of throws up my setup a little bit, but I am not going to complain about being chosen because this never happens to me. And now I have an extra one for no reason. But essentially what I was going to do, I was going to do this one. Then I was going to do Jimin's Apple Music Pob. And then I was going to put the other one. And that was going to be it. Obviously, I'm not going to get rid of this card. So I think for now, I'm just maybe going to put the Apple Music Pob here for Jimin. And then I have this. I'm not quite sure what this came from. It's just like a little piece of plastic. It came from some part of the photo book, but I don't remember what part. So I think I'm just going to leave that here and maybe put the Apple Music Pob up there. I like how you can kind of see through some of them, so we'll see. It's not finalized page yet until that, Apple Music Pop comes in, but that's not going to come in for a while too. That's going to come with my exhibition tickets and then also my Namjoon cinema benefits. So it'll be a while waiting on those, but it's fine. And then finally, probably my favorite page of the entire section, I was going to give up and not store these, but then I think I found the cutest way ever to store them, and it's the stickers. They're so freaking cute. Also, I'm lying, this is not the last page, this is the second to last page. I realized I have one over there, but look how cute. So I have all the stickers featured, and then this is from the Japan event that came with the Elle holder, which I also have, and I'll show you in a second, but I think they're so cute with the hollow back. It just looks so good, especially with this. Like, everything's trying to be like wintry themed. I know not everything happened in the winter, obviously, but I just feel like the vibe of the snow in Japan just goes with all of this and the colors. So obsessed with how this looks. And then finally, similar to my Namjoon trifold, I was going to fuse this last night, but I couldn't find my rulers. So it is unfused, but it will be fused because I think it's just like the perfect starting page. It'll go like here, and then we'll open it up into the whole section. So that is Are You Sure? And eventually that will be centered. So cute. I'll just do a little flip through because I kind of put that in unconventionally, but I hope you understand that a lot of these inclusions were very difficult. Like, I will never be taking these postcards out again, ever. They were very difficult to manage, so that is why I just want to keep them in the pages that they currently exist in. It does make me a little scared moving forward though, because this is by far the biggest entry to the entertainment section. So that means I'm going to be filling up a lot of merch binders a lot quicker than I have if this trend continues in chapter 3, I guess we can call it, because In the Soup across 2 seasons I think has like 3 pages, and this alone has like 10 pages. So I don't know, it does make me nervous for the size of my binders, but they're very cute and I'm happy to have them in this section, and I'll show you the final updates once they come in. So anyway, that being said, let's now turn to Jin. I think I announced probably 5 or 6 videos at this point that Jin was going to be my next focal point. I know I then proceeded to collect Jin and Hobie at the same time, but that was just because I kept running across some really too good to pass up Hobie deals. But this past month I decided to pivot and I'm like, no, focus on how you're doing it, because you were doing it member by member by member. We did Namjoon, JK, Jin, and then we will round out with Hobie, and then we will be done with OT7. I am not sure if I will actually finish before the end of the year to the point where you can see it all, but I at least have the goal of having it all be purchased. I just don't know if it will all be here for me. But my updates with Jin, I think, are pretty substantial. I only have 2 cards remaining for him, so it's very exciting. I finished his memories, which is what we're doing now, and then we'll go into his tour and muster section, and I'm just missing 2 cards of his. So once I get those, I will be turning to Hobie. I just paid my credit card off for the month, so we can start working on those remaining Jin and Hobie cards to try to finish before the end of the year. But I don't want to force listings. The reason I don't have the remaining 2 Jin cards is not because I can't buy them, it's just because I don't think they're very good deals, and I'm not going to buy them just for the sake of finishing. So we hope that good things are going to be on the listings as I am able to go back and look for them. But for right now, we're missing 2 because the only 2 that I can find I think are too overpriced, but it's fine. We made so much progress. So first and foremost, I finally have 2018 Blu-ray. So cute. That means we're almost done with this section. It's just so motivating now, because I think I had like a couple months ago I had in the 30s amount of cards left, high 30s I think, and now I have about 15, maybe a little bit less than that cards left. So it just feels so much more motivating to just do it. Like, I'm like, I need to find this Hobie card just so I can have this full spread, but it's fine. We must work through the process. But anyway, here is 2018. Looks so cute. And then we will also be finishing his 2019, which is very exciting. Here is his card. As you can tell, I switched pages. I need to re-sleeve and repage my entire collection anyway, because it's been a while for some sections and I haven't done like a mass one ever. I do certain sections that get re-sleeved and paged as they get moved around. I mean, if we remember, OG DVD collection was in an A5, so obviously those all got re-sleeved and repaged as they moved around, but there are some sections of my collection that are kind of in original form and it's time. They need to be repaged. So this time around, I decided to do Meow Cafe. So everything is getting re-sleeved, repaged into Meow Cafe, which is why I have access to these color sleeves as well. I'm a big fan of them. I really like them, but I can't lie, it is a massive undertaking financially, but also time. Like, it feels like I'm gonna develop carpal tunnel repaging and sleeving everything. So every binder you saw today, I think we went in, or we are going to go in all 6. They've all been re-sleeved and repaged, but that means I have about 8 or 9 binders back home that need to be re-sleeved and repaged too before the end of the year flip through. So pray for me. It'll be interesting, but it's just necessary. You do have to redo the supplies every now and then because they get grimy. No matter the brand, no matter how well you keep them, it's just a fact of life. The dust is gonna get in there and they're just gonna get kind of grimy. So I'm coming up on 5 years in March of collecting, and it is time to make sure everything has turned over. Some things have turned over too many times in my collection regarding supplies, but it's time to go through it all and make sure everything has turned over. So there is 2020. We're just missing the one, and I know for a fact that we're finishing this page today. So this is so exciting. This is my second completed memory spread. I think 2017 was the first one. So 2021 is the second. And here we have this card. Yes, you're not alone. I still massively cringe at the contrast between 2020 and 2021. It is horrific, but there's nothing I can do. I'm sorry. We just have to quickly turn this page and look at this beautiful double spread. I am so happy. This is what I've been working towards. It's so beautiful. I'm just so excited that if I work on and focus getting the remaining DVD cards, I will be completely caught up, ready to move forward for whatever DVD releases they have. It is just so relieving because obviously it is much easier to collect DVD cards when they come out versus back collecting them. So the fact that I'm almost done is just so freaking exciting. And I know they have some DVDs in reviews, so I do think that these collections will be getting updates eventually. But anyway, that is actually the end of memories, and I have completed Jin for memories, so that is so exciting. And I just have a few that remain for Hobie, and memories will be completely done. I'm so excited. Okay, so now we're gonna get into Chore and Muster and wrap up this video finally. Okay, and here we are in the final binder. We've got about 6 cards to put away. 1 sneaky Hobie is included as well, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna kind of flip through so we can get a kind of final, where do I stand? Hopefully the next time you see this binder, it'll be mostly complete. We do have an update here though, whereas this was my last Jungle card to collect. This is not my last Jin card to collect. I was able to find him. I think he goes here, but honestly, I'm not ready to make any determinations until they're all here because I think I'm building this correctly, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, there is his 3rd muster card, and I did decide to put 3rd fan meeting card on the back because this just looks so cute. Like, I can't give it up. It's so cute. So that card goes on the back now, which is fine. I think against the filler, it looks good. Anyway, next is Wings, which actually is one of the cards that I have been unable to collect for him at this point. With the amount of free Wings DVDs that got released and the mystery boxes and just the wide availability of the Wings DVD, I have a very specific idea of how much I want to spend on each member's cards, and I haven't been able to find Jin's yet because of it. The only ones that I've been able to locate, I think, are astronomically priced. So that's why I haven't finished this set yet, but I definitely want to because he's the last one remaining. So it'd be really nice to have another completed set, but it's fine. I'm patient. I will wait. Next is his 4th muster card, which is going to go right here. Super cute that these have backs as well. They get to be on display. So I love that, but there is his card right there. So we're almost done. And then funnily enough, 4th fan meeting is the other card of Jin that I'm missing. So it's Wings and Fourth Fan Meeting are my last two for him. And of course, it's the one that I was able to get for Hobie this time around, which is definitely annoying because then I would just have a complete set if I could find it, but it's just the way it works. So we've got Hobie Fourth Fan Meeting, missing Jin Fourth Fan Meeting, and those are the two cards for Jin that I haven't been able to find yet, but it's okay. We'll find them. We'll find them. I have faith. This one was already done. I believe New York is done for Jin. Yes. And so we do have a Europe update. I have his DVD selfie here, so I'll put that away. So close on this one. Just two. I'm so excited to see this set complete. I think it'll be so gorgeous. So Europe is doing well. Then we have like postcard bookmark interlude. I don't collect OT7 for the large inclusions, at least currently. I mean, never say never, but I don't currently have any plans to. And then lastly, because these are the last two entries of which I don't have Jin cards, and that is Fifth Muster and Fifth Fan Meeting. So that is so exciting that we get to end on this beautiful page today. There is Jin there, and then here as well. So we're completing this one. Yay. Look at how gorgeous the backs of these cards look. Obsessed. So there is the OT7 set for Fifth Muster, and then we are so close, so close for Fifth Fan Meeting, and then we'll be done. I'm so happy. And then I'll just go through them quick. As you can see, I have Jin completed for the rest of these. I probably have Hobie completed for the rest of these too. I think I only have to go up as high as Fifth Fan Meeting. Yep, everyone's complete. And then these were non-random, so it's fine. Complete. Yay! That is so exciting. So I just have so little left to do for this OT7 collection, which is such a relief. It's such a relief. I think when I finish this photo card collection, I'm going to then turn my attention back to collecting Jimin and Tae's DVD and Blu-ray postcards that I don't have. There are some that I don't have. It's not because of lack of wanting them. It's just because in the priority of things that I want, it's always lower. But once I have OT7 photo cards done, I think that's where I will turn my attention to next, because I don't have really too much in the backlog that I want. There's just some things that I hope I can fill in now that I have more time to focus on it, with so much of my back collection being caught up. So yeah, we'll see where it goes forward. But for right now, we're going to keep fighting the good fight on completing Jin and Hobie. And I'm going to end the video there. I really do hope that you enjoyed. I think the end of my year looks a little funny, but I hope I can pull it off. I definitely want to have one last binder update because I am trying to get through a little to-do list that I've had basically all year that I just never got to. And these are like very little things. Like it's like a postcard here and there, a unit card here and there that I just want to get to fill in. And that's what I'm trying to work on, in addition to the DVD cards. And then of course, collecting Happy as well. Those are kind of my focuses as the year wraps up, and just kind of getting my binders repaged, re-sleeved, and ready for the final big last video of the year. It's usually actually my first video of the year. Often I have to go into the first week of January, so that's when I would say expect my OT7 collection, but you never know. I'm about to start work again full time, and it is beyond a 40-hour-a-week job, so I'm not entirely sure how my schedule is going to kind of shake out and how videos are going to work, but at least for the end of the year, I think I should be able to keep my plans, and we'll see what 2025 brings. Other than that, I hope everyone is doing okay. Please do let me know if you liked the video by leaving a like or a comment, or subscribing if you want to see more. And otherwise, I hope you're having a good day and gearing up for the release of Happy. Talk to you later. Bye.
Get the hell out.